Okay, so we're going to go in again. I'm hoping I can show you one now where Maneater takes a stun. But remember, here we go. Start on auto. So we don't want to start on auto. We want to start manually. So remember, 1 turn delay on Maneater. So this is his A3, by the way, that I was talking about. Don't use it. 1 turn delay. Hit the clan boss once. Feign is fine to use anything. Remember, warcaster is a 3 turn delay on this ability here. So we'll just hit the clan boss 3 times before we use that with warcaster. There we go. I reckon it's fine to use anything. Now, I'm not going to do it where I set it up for Geo on this occasion. Right, so now remember, 1 turn delay. So now we use this ability, this block damage ability, this unkillable ability. And off we go. Again, 3 turn delay on warcaster, so we're just going to use his A1 again. I'm hoping that Maneater will take the stun, so I can just show you that run. Again, as I say, everyone else can use whatever they want. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to use this now because, purely because I want to, and it'll actually sync up then. Right, so now Maneater's taken the stun. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. So if Maneater takes a stun and you leave it on auto now, it'll all fall apart. So this is how we recover from this. So we just have to manual this now for a little bit longer. Okay, now we can still use the A3 from warcaster. Okay, so we've still got block damage on. The likelihood of us dying is quite small. So this is exactly what I wanted to be able to show you, because what happens when he takes a stun is, that should now be, if he didn't take the stun, that would be on a 1 turn cooldown. So at the end of this turn, so he'd use this turn, and then that would be on cooldown. But because he's taken a stun, that's going to take 1 turn longer to come back. So all we have to do is just manual it for a little bit longer until warcaster next uses his block damage. So when warcaster next uses block damage, so here, if Maneater doesn't take the stun, we have this available. But because he's taken the stun, it's taken 1 turn longer to cool down. So now, there we are. Just carry on. Now, as you can see, we're not unkillable now, so it's a bit like, oh, this is a bit dangerous. We should not die. There should be enough. See, now he's got this back. We do not use this now, because when he's taken a stun, we do not use this. We just carry on A1s, cycling A1s. Just keep cycling A1s. All we want to do. Now, the stun has moved over to Geomancer. Even if Maneater takes it again, it doesn't matter. And I'll tell you why it doesn't matter, because this skill is already on cooldown, so it's not going to take longer to cool down. So it doesn't matter. So the run just carries on like this. So basically, what we want to do is, we want to get Warcaster's block damage ability on here. So again, we ignore that. We don't want to use it. Now we use Warcaster's block damage, and you can see the clan boss is just about to go. We're covered. So what we now do is, we delay this 1 turn now. So turn count 7. We delay this by 1 turn. Okay. Now, let's just use that. We're probably not going to get as much damage out here because I haven't got Geo's A3 in sync, A2 in sync, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to 2k. Okay. Now, just before the clan boss is going to go, now, bang, full auto. It just takes a little bit longer. So what you want to do is, on Maneater's second turn, when it says turn count 7 there, if he's taken the stun, it's his second turn, just as the clan boss is about to go. You can see his turn meter moving along there up the top. just as he's about to go, that's when we use. So like now warcaster is going to cover us block damage. So I'm actually glad I've got to show you both of those. But yeah, there we are. Like I said, we're going to get a bit less damage here because Geo's A3 is a bit out of sync, but we're still going to get 2 key damage, I think. And I think at some point it will sync up because he has a chance to cool it down by 1 turn because of one of his masteries. But at this point, it doesn't matter. Like I say, you'll still see 2 key damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what to do if Maneater takes a stun. You basically wait till the second time after you've used. So you don't use Maneater's Unkillable again until Warcaster has used his block damage again, and then it's on the second turn, just as the clan boss is about to go. You can tell he's about to go from his turn meter with this yellow bar here. It's just, so it'll be literally just there. Now Maneater's going to come in, Warcaster's going to come in, but that's how you know when he's about to take a turn and to use the Unkillable ability. Oh, we're a bit out of sync here, and he's just missed his block damage, but he just missed his HP burn, but it's not too much of a problem. But even with this, you'll still get it, even if it's a really bad run, you'll still get 3 keys at most, which the 3 key Ultra Nightmare team, not the worst thing in the world. You know, it's the hope that one day that, you know, we're all hitting Ultra Nightmare, we're taking it down daily. Because I must say, my main account does miss the double chests on Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, which is what I'm used to getting. But, you know, I can see you guys are coming along, so I'm willing to sacrifice that for now. But yeah, let's, like I say, just watch, and hopefully, like I say, it should still be 2 key damage. But yeah, that's both runs basically, nice and easy. And as you can see, it's going all the way. It's going to go all the way to turn 50. The reason it goes to 50 turns, after 50 turns, the clan boss starts to ignore block damage and unkillable, so he just wipes you out on turn count 50. There are some teams, like the Infinity Shield and stuff like that, that literally can just go hundreds and hundreds of turns. I think the Wixwell teams as well are the same, but you got to work with what you got, and this is what I've got. So this is what I've built on this account. Obviously, my main account, I have the 1 key team, which is nice, but like I say, once there's a few more of us hitting Ultra Nightmare, I think with this team, with my main team, you know, what I think Porky is actually not far off getting up to Ultra Nightmare, and I think once he starts hitting Ultra Nightmare, I think he definitely wants to be somewhere where they're getting double chests on it, because it's a lot of rewards to lose. So when you go from getting 2 chests on Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare every single day, you're losing a lot of rewards because you're losing legendary books, you're losing the chances at sacred shards, especially on Ultra Nightmare. It may not seem like a lot, but that's 7 less attack. So in a week, that's 7 less chances to get a legendary book or a sacred shard. You do that every week, 7 less chances. It adds up. Not that I ever get any books or sacred shards because my account's cursed for them, but yeah, they're definitely nice to have. So I definitely look forward to the day that we're all hitting Ultra Nightmare. So that's ultimately, that's going to progress your account so far. Like I say, when you're getting those sacred shards, you're getting those better champions. You're able to build the better teams. When you're getting the books, you're able to book legendary champions and epic champions a lot easier. Even void shards as well, really big. because you don't get many void shards in the game. And again, this is one of the best places to get them from. I'm looking at this damage now. Turn count 32. I think we should still just about hit 35 million. So basically, you want to be hitting 35.5 million per run for it to be 2k. It's so much easier when you've got like a full auto team. But obviously, you just don't have the champions on here to do that. Like my team, I just quick battle Ultra Nightmare now. So on my main account, it literally takes me 30 seconds. So you can see like the time difference. It's 15 minutes a day times 2. You know, that's half an hour less spent in the game once you've got that quick battle. Unfortunately, with this, you just kind of have to take that time to do it. But like I say, the rewards are worth it. As I've said, missing 7 chances a week because it's not going down and we're not getting double chests is a lot. But still having 7 chances is better than having no chances, I guess. Yeah, this should still do 35. Yeah, this should still do 35 million. You're already at 2k. I just wanted to show you a run where Maneater took the stun. What to do in that situation. So if it ever happens and you can't remember what it is I said, I'm gonna have to upload this to YouTube, so you're gonna have to watch it, I'm afraid. Well, you probably don't have to watch after I've hit auto if you don't want to, but yeah, this is basically how it's gonna work. Oh, I think Geo's. No, I don't think he has actually. I was gonna say I think Geo's actually caught us up, but it doesn't look like he has. But yeah, as I was saying, so if you ever do get it where Maneater takes a stun, you're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So like I said, if you don't follow what I just showed you, the turn, basically every champion is using their skills out of order, while Maneater's using his skills out of order, which means you're not going to be covered by unkillable. And if you're not covered by unkillable, once one drops, they're all going to drop basically. But yeah, the video will be there for you to just go back. So if you ever see, oh, damn, Maneater's taking a stun, what can I do? You can just literally pull the video up on YouTube and just. I've had to do it before where you literally have to sit and watch it turn for turn just to see what skill they're using. But I think with doing a screen recording, you should see where I'm pressing as well. So you should know exactly what buttons I've pressed in order to keep the run going. Like I say, if he takes a second stun, it doesn't matter anyway because his unkillable will be unlocked by that point, but we just can't use it at that point. It just basically what happens when a champion goes under a stun is their skill. So say they're on a 4-turn cooldown. If their skill's on a 4-turn cooldown, if they take a stun and they're actually stunned, they've just used it, so it's now on 3 turns. Right, so they've used it, had a turn. It's then on 3 turns. Now, even though they've taken a turn, it doesn't go down to 2 turns. It remains on 3 turns. But yeah, there we go. That's the run. As you can see, we've actually done more damage here. I'm not quite sure how that's worked, but there we go. That is another run and how to continue the run if Maneater or Warcaster takes a stun. There we go.